Hey there, welcome back to another episode of the Boss Lady Bloggers podcast. I'm Genesis, and today we're going to be diving into something that could totally transform your blogging journey, especially if you're just starting out. If you are just starting a blog, this is going to be for you. I know what it's like to start from zero. I remember the late nights working in my aunt's basement, hoping one blog post would magically go viral or that some Pinterest traffic would finally turn into dollars, but it didn't. For 2 years, it didn't. I didn't make any money. Not because I wasn't trying hard enough or being consistent, because I was building a blog and I wasn't building a business. Two different things. If you're a new blogger, or even if you have been at this for a while, but you feel stuck in the mud, this episode is going to be for you. It's going to help you get clear, get strategic, and finally get some momentum going. Have a notebook so you can write some notes, and let's get into it. So why most blogging advice will keep you spinning your wheels? Let's just call it what it is. The traditional blogging advice out there, it's not helping you get paid. You've probably heard things like, just start writing about your passions, put ads on your blog, use affiliate links to earn passive income, keep posting consistently, and the money then would follow. But here is the truth that most gurus will not tell you. The stuff only works after you've built a blog designed to convert. Once you have the foundations in place, then those things can work for you. For most beginners, those tactics are the equivalent to throwing spaghetti at the wall and praying that something will finally work. When I first started blogging, I made all of those mistakes. I tried putting up ads on my site, made literal pennies to nothing. I added affiliate links and I earned $50 maybe once, but couldn't cash it out because the minimum payment was $100. So really, I made nothing. I was pouring hours into content with no real strategy, and I was wondering why nothing was working for me. The truth is you cannot skip the business foundations because your blog is not the business. Your blog is the marketing tool that sells your business. And once I understood that, everything changed. Now let's talk about the foundation that every blogger needs before posting anything on your website. If I could sit down with every new blogger for coffee and give them one piece of advice, it would be this. Stop writing blog posts before your foundations are in place. Here's what you actually need to have set up before you launch your blogging business. Number one, your target audience. You need to know your who. Not just women, not moms. You need to know her struggles, her dreams, her buying habits, and how she talks about her problems. And her own verbiage, the way that she talks about those problems and goals that she has. The deeper you know her, the more content and offers will click with her, land on your website, land on a blog post, and instantly know this is for me. She's speaking directly to me. How does she know what I'm thinking in my head? Number two, the core message. What do you stand for? What change are you creating? This becomes the emotional driver behind everything. Your blog, your freebie, your offer, and it also is to help you stand out amongst your competitors. When you have an onlyness factor, that unique framework, advice, or different beliefs and a different way of doing things, that's what's going to make you stand out amongst your competitors as a blogger, as a business owner. And number three, your signature offer. You do not need a million products, but you need one high value solution to one problem that your one person has. So this could be a course, a template, coaching, service, a membership. Just make sure it's built for her specifically. And number four, a website built to sell. Not a homepage with your latest blog post. You need a homepage that guides your reader into a journey from problem to possibility to your freebie and then to your paid offer. So that leads me to a freebie that converts. Your freebie is what gets people onto your email list. This is where the real sales will happen. You get them into automated email funnels like a welcome sequence that nurtures, builds trust, and gently pitches your offer. That is the secret sauce. It's not about being salesy or pushy, but showing how your offer is the next step in their journey. Too many bloggers post 50 plus articles and still make no money because the blog isn't connected to anything that sells. So don't let that be you. You have to decide, number one, when you're starting a blog, who is that person and what am I going to be selling to her? And then build your foundations, a really good website, really good brand that captivates her and makes her want to stay on your website to read more. Once they read your message and understand that you're different from everyone else out there, then they're going to want to take action, to sign up to your freebies, to read your blog posts, to buy from you. So that leads me to the top 5 mistakes that keep bloggers broke. Let's break down some of the biggest mistakes that I see beginner bloggers make. Number 1, obsessing over traffic way too early. If your blog isn't first set up with the foundations in place to then convert traffic into subscribers and into buyers, then traffic is going to be useless. You're just going to be pouring water into a bucket full of holes, right? Number 2, relying on affiliate links and ads. Ads make your site look very cluttered and unprofessional. I highly do not recommend them because it's only going to get you pennies until you're at the point of making 20,000 page views every single month and you can put Medivine ads onto your website. But until you get there, don't put any other ads on your site. Affiliate links are great for long term, but they take forever to pay off unless you have major traffic coming to your site. You should not be putting your eggs in one basket with affiliate marketing. You can put them inside your blog post, but that's not the number one goal of the blog post itself. The number one goal is to get someone into your email list, get them into a funnel of email so that they will buy from you, so that you will pitch them your offer. You will build a like, know, and trust factor with them through your emails, and then they will want to buy from you when you pitch your offer. Number 3, no email list or a very dusty one. This one hurts because if someone reads your blog and then leaves without signing up for something, you've lost them forever. Your email list is your number one asset. If you want to make money from your blog, you have to be starting an email list, creating a freebie, getting people into sales funnels, welcome sequence, nurture sequence, sales funnel, etc., writing weekly email newsletters that bring them back to your blog on a consistent basis. You want to keep your readers, turn them into loyal fans, and the only way to do that is to get them onto your email list. So that brings me to number 4, offers that don't solve real problems. A pretty planner or an ebook is not going to be enough anymore in 2025. Your offer has to solve one specific problem that your reader is actively looking for. Number 5, blogging without a real strategy. If your blog posts don't lead readers into a freebie, then that freebie doesn't lead to a paid offer. What's the point, right? You're just going to be writing all this content for what? To get people onto your website and then you lose them forever? That's not a way to build a loyal readership, a loyal following of your blog, right? People that are so excited to hear from you every single week in your email newsletter, announcing that you have a new blog post or that you have a new offer that you're selling. That's what builds momentum in your blogging business. So what do you do instead? The beginner blogger blueprint. Here is what I recommend to every beginner blogger. Step number 1 is to start with market research. I want you to find Facebook groups where your ideal reader is hanging out. You want to ask questions, look for patterns. What are they complaining about? What are they searching for? This becomes your content roadmap and your offer idea. Without market research, you're never going to make her feel like you're in her head. You want to pull from their exact words that they're using to describe their pain points and ask those questions. Use that within your blog posts, because then she's going to land on your blog and be like, wow, she's literally writing what I'm thinking in my head. That's going to instantly connect them to you. They're going to want to stay loyal blog readers and customers. Step number 2 is to build your offer first. Create the offer that your audience actually is going to want from you. The offer is the idea. It's the messaging, it's the value stack, it's the pricing. That is the offer. It's the bonuses that you're going to offer, etc. The product itself is where you're going to go and create the content behind the offer, the PDF, the ebook, the masterclass, the membership, the course. So that way, every piece of content that you will create can be created with purpose and intention. You don't want to constantly be writing content and be on this content hamster wheel all of the time and pushing out content that is not going to lead them into a paid offer. You want to write content that solves specific problems for your audience. The freebie is going to be related to that content. It's going to solve an even bigger problem. And then the offer solves the ultimate problem and gets them to their ultimate goal. But your blog content needs to be revolved around the topic of your offer. Overcome the mistakes that they are making, right? Help them become problem aware, because some people don't even know that they have a problem. And then your offer is going to be the solution to that problem. Step number 3 is to create a freebie that solves a mini problem. Think of this as an appetizer to your paid offer. Make it highly valuable, like you could sell this thing for $20. Make it actionable. People can take action on it. They don't want to just read something that they're not going to ever implement. It should immediately get them quick wins, at least one quick win that makes them feel like, wow, this is already helping me. Step 4 is to set up your email funnel. I want you to write a welcome sequence that introduces you, your blog, provides a ton of value, and then pitches your offer in a sales sequence gently but very clearly, and then automate it. Let it work for you 24/7 so that all you have to worry about when your foundations are in place is to consistently write content and get people into your email list. And step number 5 is then you go and write blog posts very strategically. Write with intention. Every single blog post that you create should speak directly to that one specific person that you want to be talking to. It should share part of your story or a belief shift. Your audience is going to have all of these different beliefs, and you need to explain that perspective so that you shift those beliefs in your readers. I know that, or I believe, because of what everybody is telling me online, that I have to start a WordPress.org website. But Jen has a completely different perspective and highly believes that you should not start a blog on WordPress.org if you do not know how to design a really good, high-converting, optimized website that takes your readers on a journey to wanting to sign up to your freebies and to work with you. She's a blogging coach and she's been doing this for a very long time. She helps bloggers start on Show It. Now I'm believing in that because she explained to me a perspective shift. So now I believe this too. I should start my blog on Show It instead of WordPress. So that's what you want to do. You want to write down all of the beliefs that they're having around the specific problem that they're having, and then you want to shift those beliefs inside of your blog post. So speak directly to her and her problems. Share part of your story. I struggled when I started my blog on. It did not work for me. I did not see results from it. As soon as I switched to Show It and started focusing on building an actual business and a website design that wows, that has a lot of copywriting, that takes my reader on a journey to wanting to work with me, that is when I started making money. And now I help you do the same. That's when I link to my freebie. It could be like how to set up your website, how to design your website for new bloggers, how to set up your homepage. That could be my freebie of a video tutorial walking them through the steps. So that gets them a quick win to get their homepage up and running. Then I could lead them into an offer. My Blogging Business Academy, it helps them do everything that they need to set up an actual paying blogging business. So that's an example. Not a random affiliate link throughout your blog post, but a freebie that leads them into your paid offer inside of content that already is shifting beliefs and getting them quick wins. Step number 6 is to drive traffic with purpose. So I want you to use Pinterest, podcasting, SEO, definitely YouTube. Don't just rely on SEO and Google to do all the heavy lifting or Pinterest to do all the heavy lifting. You really need audio and video-based content in 2025. But don't just chase page views. Don't chase traffic. Don't be dwelling in your Google Analytics every week saying, oh, why can't I get more traffic? You want to bring in the right people who are aligned with your message and who are likely to convert. I don't focus on blog traffic. That is not my number one goal for my business. The way that I built a 6-figure blogging business is by ranking one page on Google SEO and using my podcast and my YouTube to generate leads to my freebies and to my offers. That is what got me results, not to heavily focus on Pinterest. I run Pinterest ads whenever I'm launching to get even more people to sign up to my email list so that I can sell to them. When I'm not launching an offer, I'm just doing my podcast, my YouTube. My website is ranked for blogging coach as the number one keyword, or I'm ranked number one on Google for blog coaching keywords. And that is what gets me results. I'm targeting people who are actively searching for a blogging coach. So I have to have my website be number one for those keywords. So let me be real with you. Here's what I wish that someone told me so much earlier, is that you do not need to hustle harder on your blog. You just need to build your foundations in a very smart and strategic way. You need a solid foundation first. And you don't need to do this alone either. This is exactly why I created the Blogging Business Academy. It is not just a course, it's a full transformation system. Branding, messaging, offers, the funnels, all of the emails I have written for you so that you just plug and play as templates and everything is basically done for you. It's all included. You get blog coaching every single week. You get your site built for you inside of this group blog coaching program. And you walk away with a business that makes money, not just a blog. I show you every single step to building a highly successful, profitable blogging business. So are you ready to finally stop guessing and start growing a blog and start making money? I would love for you to apply to the Blogging Business Academy down below. But here's a reality check. What does a real blogging week look like? Let me paint a real picture for you. A monetized blog is not passive. It's a business. So here's what in your life might look like. Monday, you write a blog post with strategy. Tuesday, you build out or tweak a sales funnel. Wednesday, you coach clients or serve your membership members. Thursday, create content for your freebie email list or course. And Friday, you market your blog, Pinterest pins, podcast episode, YouTube, newsletter. You create your content and really focus heavily on marketing side of things. And yes, if you're a mom like me to a 2-year-old, you can do this during nap times, late at nights, early in the mornings. And then I have my mom watch him on Wednesdays and Thursdays, which is so helpful. She keeps him overnight so I can heavily focus on doing all of this in 2 days. It takes intention, commitment, and resilience to do the work. If you really want this, you will make it happen for yourself. Blogging isn't just about traffic or aesthetics. It's about creating something that changes lives, including yours. It's about designing your life on your terms, serving women just like you, changing their lives, and turning your message into momentum and money for yourself. You do not need to hustle for years making $0 in your blogging business. You just need a strategy. You need support. You need the right systems in place. You need the foundation set up properly. And that is exactly what I help you do inside of the Blogging Business Academy. I walk you step by step through this. I also coach you through everything on how to do this properly, the right way. You're already capable. You have the story. You have wisdom. You have the desire to help others, right? You want to make money. And now it's your turn to turn that into a highly profitable business, using your blog as the marketing tool to get people into your email list. That is the goal of a blog. So I would love for you to comment below the word ready if you're finally ready to stop building a blog and start building a profitable business instead. Or you can just go down below to apply for the Blogging Business Academy. Until next time, keep showing up, keep sharing your message, and know this, you're not just a blogger, you're a CEO.